So I went to Walmart today searching for the new Dragon Vault Pokemon cards. Dragon Vault's a mini set that we're getting where you buy them essentially in blisters. Every card is hollow. It's a small set of 20 cards plus one secret rare, and then you get different promo stamp cards depending on which version of the blister that you buy. So I plan on buying one of each so I can get each of the stamped cards, and hopefully between, I think there's 3 packs in each, so 5 times 3 is 15. Hopefully between the 15 packs I'll be able to complete the main set and maybe just have to trade for the Kyurem unless I get really lucky. Unfortunately though, they're not in my area stores yet. From what I've heard about the release is that they're kind of being sporadically released across the country. They're in some areas in Europe already and in a few areas I think of the US, but they're going to be kind of randomly released throughout the US over the course of this month. Hopefully though by the end of the month they'll be everywhere and we won't have issues finding them. But I was surprised to find this, and I'm probably going to say this wrong. I'm going to call him Keldeo. But I nicknamed him the My Little Pony Pokemon. That's just what he looks like to me. So I'm really excited about this box because not only do we get a very unique promo card, it's not just a reprint of something, but we get a jumbo card of the EX that's coming out later on in the set this month. Well, pre-releases will be at the end of the month, and then the actual set release date will be in November. And then you get 3 packs as well, and it looks like they're all, like, they didn't throw in the Call of Legends packs or anything like that. I think we've got Dragons Exalted, Noble Victories, and is that another Dragons Exalted? But I absolutely love, so show off the back first, but I absolutely love Jumbo cards. It's the one non-regular Pokemon card item that I collect. The figure will be for sale or trade, depending on if you have something from my wants list, but I'm just really excited about another jumbo card, and I'm in the process of working on a list and getting it up on my website of the other English, Japanese, or, well, Japanese as well, but there's so many other Japanese cards, but trying to get the other English jumbo cards. So hopefully in the next few months I'm actually going to be focusing a little bit more on trying to get more of my English promo collections. That there's several cards on there that are actually under $10-20 to buy, so I might actually start doing like a card of the month. If you like the idea of a card of the month where I just kind of buy one card from my my wants list and kind of feature it in a video, since it's a card that's obviously you don't see for trade too much, let me know, because if I get a whole lot of people that really like that idea, I'll probably be more likely to put the money into it and do it. Alright, so let's zoom in a little bit more so we can show off these awesome cards. So there is the Keldeo, My Little Pony Pokemon. It's not a bad card by any means, it's just not great, but still really cool. The 3 packs, Dragons Exalted, and Noble Victories. Here's the little stand for the Keldeo, and the little pony Pokemon. Looks pretty intense actually right there, but that little guy will be available. Let's get him on his little stand. Does he want to go on his little stand? Probably does not want to go on his little stand. There we go. Cute little fella. We'll just set him down there. And let's see. Best way. Let me just take this off camera so I can be a little more careful with it. And there we go with the Jumbo Keldeo EX. Honestly, I don't think it's that great of a card. Secret Sword is pretty cool. Well, I mean, the fact that I guess it's a water Pokemon not weak to lightning, it'll give it a shot. The ability really isn't that amazing to me, but Secret Sword is kind of cool. If all those energies are water, you're already doing, is it 110? So that's not that bad, and if I don't hurt my jumbo card by dropping it. And with the new Blastoise that pretty much is Rain Dance Blastoise, although they named the Rain Dance Deluge. Is that how you say it? Yeah, I'm not really impressed by that. So let's actually bring this, now that I've zoomed in, bring this a little bit down so we can see the card and the figure. and let's open the packs. So I thought about selling them because there's not much that I need. I should have the last card, the Registeel EX Full Art, coming in the mail, but what's the point of buying stuff and opening stuff if you're not going to actually open stuff? So we're going to start off with the Noble Victories pack. Code card 2312. I typically don't get very lucky when I'm opening these things, but hopefully I'll at least get a holo or something playable. Sawaddle, Golett, Frillish, Shelmet, Litwick, Cover Fossil, Stunfisk, and Palpitoad. So nothing much there. My reverse. Actually, that is a great pull. The Hydreigon decks are very popular right now. They're doing very well, they did very well in Battle Roads, and they're expected to do very well in Regionals. This is the Deano that you most likely want to run. I also like to run one of the Dragon type, just for the potential, is it Paralysis? But this is one you definitely want to run two of. For those that like to run straight reverse decks, this is a great card. So actually that's a really good pull, and my rare is a Cobalion holo. So Cobalion, it's not extremely playable. It's definitely more playable than many of the other cards, mainly for Ironbreaker. That means your opponent can't attack during their next turn. But that's still actually a great pull. So that was a really good Noble Victories pack. Except for, obviously getting a full art would have been better, but that's alright. So let's go with the first Dragons Exalted set, or it's not set, pack. Code card. Slackoth, Houndour, Gothita, Baltoy, Hoppip, Roserade, Blend Energy, excellent, and a Rescue Scarf, so very playable cards. My reverse is another Deano. Unfortunately, this is not the Deano that I was talking about that I like to run. The other one is, it's got Paralysis as its first attack. But that is actually, it's still funny that I pulled two Rev Deanos from two packs. And my rare is an Aggron holo. So that's not a bad pull either. Obviously it's another holo, so that's much better than just getting non-holo rares. But Toppling Wind is actually kind of interesting. If you like Durant decks, then you're probably going to like Aggron decks, or even a combination of Aggron and Durant decks. Toppling Wind, when you evolve Aggron, lets you discard 3 cards of your opponent's deck from the top. So the point of this is to run lots of Aggron and lots of de-evolution spray, so you can keep on using Toppling Wind and make sure your opponent doesn't get anything. So pretty much one of those deck out decks. So here we go with the last pack. I'm actually pretty happy for my first 2 packs. 2 holos and 1 really good reverse, and then we had the good the Special Energy and the Rescue Scarf. So I'm assuming that this one's going to be a non-holo rare, just because we've got 2 holos so far, but hopefully it'll at least be something good. Minccino, Fungus, Spheal, Drifloon, Stunky, Sock, Audino, and Bibarel. So nothing really amazing there. My reverse is an Aeron, which is funny because this is one of the last 3 reverses that I needed to complete my reverse set. I have my reverse set complete now. It's not been uploaded yet, mainly because I thought I was going to have the regular set complete at the same time, but I mixed up a trade, so wasn't able to do that. So I was hoping to show up at the same time. That didn't work. But if I don't have the last card I need, the Registeel EX Full Art, depending on the offer, I've got 1 coming and maybe another 1 coming. I'm still willing to trade for more just because the last trade that I've worked out with it didn't go right. And here we go with the last card. Shedinja. That's, again, not a bad card. Shedinja is pretty interesting. Its ability says if this Pokemon is knocked out, your opponent doesn't take any prizes for it. Curse Drop really isn't that big a deal. You just put 3 damage counters on your opponent's Pokemon in any way you like. What's great about this deck is mainly with Excelgor decks. Excelgor decks use deck and cover. It paralyzes and poisons the defending Pokemon, but then you shuffle Excelgor and the DCE, or the 2 energy that you've attached to it in order to be able to attack, back in your deck. So it, because you don't have a defending Pokemon, you need to put up something for your opponent's turn. Shedinja is great for that, because if they do manage to pull a switch and get back to the bench, if they knock out Shedinja, you don't lose anything. They don't take a prize card for it. So I am actually really happy with this Keldeo EX jumbo card opening. I may not have pulled any ultra rares, but I pulled some great playable cards. And honestly, I think all the cards, even though they're really cool, I already have them. So they'll be available if anyone's interested in buying or trading them for something on my wants list. Continuing to expand my wants list, I'm going through all of my sets and anything that's not in mint condition, putting it on a list to be replaced. So hopefully I'll get more trades coming in, yeah, so stay tuned, and yeah, those lists are all on my website, TheCatsMeowth.com. I'm working on getting more promo lists up and Japanese wants lists and all sorts of things. So hopefully I'll have a nice big wants list soon. Anyways, thanks for watching, and stay tuned for probably another opening tomorrow when I open up the Stoutland promo theme deck box. I don't really know what it's called, but it's pretty cool. So hopefully we'll get something good from that.